Kia ora, my name is Lily and welcome to my final music presentation, which will be on Aotearoa, also known as New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud. What I have for you right here is the New Zealand flags, so New Zealand flag to your left, and the Māori Tino Rangatira flag to your right. And in the centre is what I have at Taniwha, which is a representation of our guardians in Aotearoa. So when I mean Māori, I mean the native people. So I hope as you watch my presentation today that you will feel the spirit and the love and the feelings of how we as the Māori people perform music. So some of you may be asking yourself, where is Aotearoa? So Aotearoa is known as the biggest Polynesian island, and it is southeast of Australia. It consists of two main islands, north and the south, Wellington being the capital, right in the middle. Now I have a video clip for you so you can see a scenic view of what New Zealand looks like and how we relate music back to nature. Now Macy Ruka is our vocalist singing in the background. She is a well-known Māori performer. She'll be singing in Te Reo, which is the Māori native tongue, and then in English. So I hope you enjoy what I have for you. Okay class, so welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that YouTube clip. So to our next slide, to give you a bit of history of when it was colonized. So the European settlers came in early 1642. Abel Tasman, who was a Dutch explorer, was the first one, followed by Captain Cook. Now, the Treaty of Waitangi went through in 1840, and that was a declaration between the Maori people and the British Empire. Now, this caused a lot of controversy, and them colonizing New Zealand had a lot of effect on the Maori people. Now, some of those effects were the gunpowder they brought over, the warfare that happened, the diseases, but there were also some good things that came about: agriculture and, more importantly, music. Okay, so to our next slide. Now, before I get on to some of the music that they brought, I'll start off with the traditional Māori music. So what we call this is kawahaka, which is Māori performing arts. Now, there are three forms of dances that I'm just going to share with you. Briefly is the haka, which is a war dance that our men usually do. Now, they did this in ancient times when they'll try and scare off their opponents, and it was a lot of chanting of anger. So haka means fiery words, that they would yell at their enemies of how much they hated them for colonizing their land or killing their people. Waiataringa is an action song done both by females and males. Females are always in the front of this action song. And they're sharing a lot of joy of how much they love nature, how much they love their family, how much they enjoy life and God's creation for man. Now, poi is a traditional women's dance where they swing. Sorry, I had their swim, where they swing poi balls. And the clip that I'm going to show you now is what that looks like. Enjoy. Okay, welcome back. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was poi. So you would have heard some of the harmonies that were that you could hear. Now, something that Captain James Cook did say was when he first met the native Māori people, he found that they were very harmonic and they could sing multiple harmonies and melodies, as opposed to him, how they would only sing one melody. Okay, to our next slide. Some of the instruments that we would use. We're going to start from our top left. This is what we call a pukia, which is a long trumpet made out of two pieces of wood, and a pu tatara to its right, which is a shell or conch shell. These two are horns that they would use traditionally in New Zealand and still today. To our right is a poro titi and purerehua, which is made out of either bone or wood, and it has a string to the end of it. Now, this is what they would use to make wind sound type of music. To our bottom left, we have gourd instruments or hui instruments. Now, a lot of these sounds come from the aerophone family, so they have sounds that can sound like the sea, sound like the rattling of raindrops, as well as imitations of various birds. Right in the middle, we have the kauua iri moa, which is an ostrich egg, and this is also an aerophone and it sounds like a flute. And of course, something that the European people bought when they colonized New Zealand was a guitar, which is a quarterphone. Now, I have a clip that you're going to be able to hear what this music sounds like, so enjoy.
was involved in trying to encapsulate this long journey and what you have been shown that you were doing. One of the things we really wanted to do was to put down the landscape of New Zealand. And part of the things that we'll be doing in this and the other is to talk about even as a kitty, it's knowledge of this really has been lost along with the process of essentially. I've got a long name found in the documents of a very old person from South Aikahi. And I'm just using this magnificent line. Wait the board, do not tell me the way to come on my tail, not on the tail, to
Okay class, so welcome back. Sorry I had to make that short during the time, but that is just some of the traditional New Zealand or Aotearoa instruments that you can sound. So all of these instruments that you see in front of you is you've heard them throughout this class. Okay, so our music of today, go back one, 20th century. So of course when it was colonized, in came rock, hip hop, reggae, R&B, electronica, and classical music. Now, some of our popular artists in New Zealand is Catch a Fire for our reggae, Macy Eureka for our Māori New Zealand music, Stan Walker who's an R&B artist as well. Now to finish my presentation, I want you to listen to Macy Eureka and Ria Hall who sing the New Zealand National Anthem. And I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Mahalo. Okay class, so I hope you enjoyed my music presentation. I wish I could have shared with you more. All I just wanted to say is just share with you how we traditionally sing music and we still do it today. Us as Māori people love music, and this is just where we express how much we love our families, our visitors of today and you. So thank you once again, and I hope you learned something and enjoyed my presentation. Kia ora.